Hey guys, how's it going? This is Pat back with another video. I decided today that I would make a quick video of just what I eat kind of in the morning when I'm on the go and on my way to the gym. I like to wake up early. That's pretty much, I feel, where I'm most productive at the gym is in the morning. I know studies show testosterone's higher in the morning. Maybe that has something to do with it, but I just feel that when I wake up early and I get my workout in early, my day just seems to go better. It just kind of like starts the day for me. And then I feel like I'm more productive through the day when I wake up in the morning and you have a good routine, a good sleep schedule, and you're out the door. All right. So anyway, like I said, I like to wake up early. If it's a work day, I like to be up around 5, be in the gym at 6. If it's not a work day, I'm usually up around 6. So it's like 5 or 6 is like my wake up time. Get your 8 hours in. But I weigh 180 pounds, so my goal is around 180 pounds of protein a day, or 180 grams of protein a day or more, 180 to 200. I've been on the lower side recently and I have to get back on the wagon with that. So anyway, with that being said, I like to try to have about 50 to 60 grams of protein before I'm out the door and on my way to the gym, which can be hard at 5 a.m. So anyway, first things first, when I wake up, I like to hydrate myself. So obviously water's your best route. You know, stay hydrated as much as you can. I really like this Ghost Intra. It has all your EAAs, your BCAAs, ashwagandha, some Himalayan pink salt. I just feel really hydrated when I drink this. My only thing that I can say bad about it is I'm not a fan of the sucralose there. Definitely will, spike your sugar, but as long as you are well aware of what you're eating through the day and you're not a diabetic, it should be fine for you. And like I said, it makes me feel pretty hydrated. So I start off with about a 16-ounce cup of water of this and one scoop, all right? Like I said, Ghost Intra, probably one of my favorites since it came out. They have a bunch of flavors, orange, grape, orange squeeze is my favorite. Kind of tastes like a sunny day in a way. All right, so start off with the hydration, and then obviously we got to get our protein in. So my two favorites right now that I've been using are Ghost Cocoa Puffs. I made a video about this a while ago. Definitely one has become one of my favorites, just because the taste is amazing to me. Has 25 grams of protein per scoop, and I usually do like 6 to 8 ounces, so I'm able to just kind of gulp it real quick, and you have 25 grams right there. Also, when it comes to protein, I'm a big fan of the double rich chocolate on also. Ghost is kind of taken over for this, but depending on the price, if I find a sale, kind of switch in between either or. Same thing, 6 to 8 ounces of water, and one scoop I think is 24 grams, so pretty much the same. So knocking in 25 grams of protein with just a kind of a gulp there. And then really quick, at the same time, I always get some Everything bagels. I usually try to look for protein. This brand here is the Rustic brand. It's 15 grams of protein in one bagel. So I usually will make one of these. There's Dave's Killer Bread too that I like. I try to use that. And then there's Hero Bagel, which I really like. You can find them at like a Sprouts if you have one in your area. And I'm sure you can find them on Amazon. But I think those ones they're like 18 grams of protein maybe for one bagel. So I usually toast one of those up real quick. And I am a big fan of Jif peanut butter. So that's my vice. I throw some Jif peanut butter on there. You have 7 grams of protein for 2 teaspoons. I smear it all over on both of them, kind of eat those real fast. And then I go with a cup of my blueberries, and I always have a banana. And then I throw a couple edamames in my mouth. So these are like my favorite here, these dry sea salt edamames. I think it's 1/3 cup is 14 grams of protein. So a good snack just through the day. I like to have these. There's other things that I have that I just don't have on me right now. Another one that I usually have in the morning is I always have, it's called Two Good yogurts. I think they're 12 grams of protein in 1 cup. I love the strawberry, the mixed berry type. Also, there is a protein cereal that I highly recommend. It's called Truly cereal. You'll have to Google it. You can find that at Sprouts or on Amazon too. I think it's $10 for the box, but the ingredients, I think it's like casein protein, so it has really good ingredients for a protein cereal. And 1 cup, I think, is 18 grams of protein, and it actually tastes pretty good. It doesn't taste like chalky and salty like most of these protein cereals that I have come into. Another one for a quick gulp down is these Oikois. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but this has 23 grams of protein. Strawberry banana is my favorite. Always trying to get down one of those, either if it's after the gym or or if it's so early I forgot to make my protein drink and I'm running out the door. I'll have one of these. I always keep on handy, just in case that does happen, is these Premier Protein chocolate peanut butters. These are 30 grams of protein in one little carton here. So if I don't make a protein shake beforehand, I usually have a few of these in the fridge just in case I have to kind of grab and go. So my goal, like I said, through all this stuff that I have, my goal is to get at least 50 to 60 grams of protein to start my day in. So then I'm on my way to I usually just shove this all in my mouth. I'm on the way to the gym. My gym's about 15 minutes from here. I will stop. I'm kind of lucky enough where I live. There is a lobby area. I live in these flats. There's a lobby area where I live where they have coffee machines, and you can make your own coffee, which is kind of nice, where I save some money that way. My favorite is, I just drink straight black coffee, no additives in it. My favorite is Starbucks. It's Cafe Verona. So lucky enough, they do have some pouches down at the lobby. So usually I'll make, like a 20-ounce cup. In here, I bring this with me to the gym. This is my caffeine while I'm in the gym. I'm not really huge on supplements, but I do like coffee. Like I said, the Ghost Intra I think is good, and then the protein. But this is the one supplement that I will take, and I think it just because it gives me motivation. I do not take creatine for, reasons of more of my heart. I don't want to get into more into it, just for my own reasons of why I don't take it. I know there's studies out there that probably aren't definitive, but I don't want to risk it. All right. But anyway, I do like beta alanine. So this motivates me a lot. I usually put 1 scoop into, I think, like 4 to 6 ounces of water, and I drink this about 10 minutes before, maybe on the way to the gym, because I know a lot of people don't like it, but the tingles and the numbness kind of motivates me to just lift more. I do not know why. I know it's kind of weird, but for me, it does send me some motivation. I know it's always good for people to have something that motivates them, right? Rather, a lot of people can just go out and buy, whether it's like creatine or pre-workouts. I know people will take a lot of pre-workouts. I'm not a big pre-workout person. Like I said, I'll just drink a black coffee. But I know a lot of people will go out and they'll buy, nice pre-workout, and that motivates you to go to the gym. So whatever motivates you, that's great. Like I said, for me, it's beta alanine. As you can see from most of my things that I buy here, I am a fan of the Ghost products. So Ghost, make yourself a beta alanine, so I can buy it from you. All right. But other than that, I mean, like I said, that's my morning there. Wake up early, have at least some of the stuff that I've kind of mentioned here, get 50 to 60 grams of protein in, get my workout in, and then I feel good on my way to work, and that just sets the tone for the whole entire day. And that's it, guys. So let me know if you watch this in the comments, like, what do you have before you go to the gym? Is there any recommendations on something that I'm not aware of that I could have, that's a nice little protein source that I can have out the door? And what is your routine like? Do you like going in the mornings? Are you kind of more of like a 5 o'clock person? Like I said, morning for me, waking up early, setting the tone for the day, and getting out there. All right, guys. Well, anyway, hopefully I'll talk to you guys later in another video. Have a good one.